Good evening, everyone, and welcome to INN News. I'm Mike Mickle. We're getting new details tonight about the New York congressman who admitted to sending obscene pictures of himself on Twitter. Democrat Anthony Weiner came clean yesterday. These were several of the pictures that the recently married congressman admitted to sending up to 6 women, all via Twitter. There was also a picture of his crotch he admitted to sending. When the story broke, he lied about it for several days, but yesterday he changed his tune. Now, one of the women he talked to online is speaking out, and he's facing a congressional inquiry. Tommy Andrus reports.
With the evidence against Representative Anthony Weiner stacking up, the Democrat owned up to his indiscretions Monday.
To be clear, the picture was of me, and I sent it. I'm deeply sorry for the pain this has caused my wife, Huma, and our family, and my constituents, my friends, supporters, and staff.
The U.S. congressman admitted to inappropriate relationships with several women online and on the phone in recent years. He allegedly sent this shirtless picture to a 26-year-old last month. She is now speaking out.
He was eager to hear about if I wanted him or thought he was attractive or that sort of thing.
House Democratic leader Nancy Pelosi is calling for an ethics committee investigation to see if any House rules were violated. Political experts say Weiner's future is uncertain.
People are livid at him. You know, my general view on these kind of things is let the voters decide.
I think they gave him the opportunity to do the right thing. He didn't do it today. He made it worse. He's going to make it bad for the party. I'd say hit the high road, baby.
The congressman says he will not step down.
I accept responsibility for this, and people who draw conclusions about me are free to do so. I've worked for the people of my district for 13 years and in politics for 20 years, and I hope that they see fit to see this in the light that it is, which is a deeply regrettable mistake.
Weiner's wife is a longtime aide to Secretary of State Hillary Clinton, and former President Bill Clinton even officiated the couple's wedding last July. Weiner says he's not planning on separating from his wife. The search continues tonight for a missing 20-year-old Indiana University student. Now police say they suspect foul play. Lauren Spearer was last seen early Friday morning at a party. She disappeared while walking alone to her apartment in Bloomington. Flyers are being distributed on campus and throughout the area. Rabbi Sue Silverberg is helping with that search.
People have just been so supportive and wanting to help, and people have been fanning out all around this neighborhood, and I think we've covered this immediate area pretty thoroughly, although, you know, we can still cover it more.
Police say security video at her apartment shows she never entered the building. Fears continue to grow that more levees will fail along the Missouri River as we continue our Flood Watch 2011 coverage. After other recent failures, the focus now is on O'Fallon, Missouri. Walls of water are coming toward Iowa and Missouri. The Army Corps of Engineers is predicting more levee failures. That could put some towns underwater for months.
It's definitely going to be a major flood. If we can keep the rainfall down, we probably won't set any records. That's the good point.
And if we get rainfall?
The potential is there. With that much water already in the river, we start getting a lot of rainfall in the Missouri Basin. This could become a really serious situation.
Crews in O'Fallon are preparing for possible evacuations. Evacuations are already underway in Hamburg, Iowa. We first told you about the breach in that levee yesterday. Now it extends south about 40 miles all the way to Rockport, Missouri. Emergency officials first ordered people to leave Sunday afternoon as the Army Corps of Engineers race against time to shore up the levee against the Missouri River. Then waters breached a second levee. The Corps is building a secondary flood wall to try to stop the river from flooding the town. Volunteers have worked furiously to protect their town as best they could. One of the worst wildfires in Arizona history is beginning to threaten neighboring New Mexico. The thick smoke from the Wallow fire has diverted flights and prompted air quality alerts in New Mexico. People in Luna, New Mexico have been told to prepare to evacuate. More than 3,000 people have been evacuated in Arizona. That wildfire began May 29th. It's burned more than 233,000 acres. Tonight, we're getting another look at the tornado that ripped through Massachusetts last week. Surveillance video at a car wash caught the moment the driving winds drove through Springfield. That storm threw debris like missiles and ripped the roofs off homes and businesses. The National Guard is still on the scene, helping people recover. And you can see the track that same twister left. This is a look at the path it took outside Springfield. The funnel cloud carved a path of destruction through the countryside. impact winds of up to 160 miles per hour. Several other tornadoes also hit the state at the same time. Overseas, NATO bombs the capital of Libya in a rare daytime airstrike. Journalists on hotel rooftops in Tripoli ducked for cover as explosions shook the city. NATO jets bomb Tripoli regularly, but almost always at night. Witnesses report 26 airstrikes. NATO targets Gaddafi in a campaign to force the dictator out. NATO says he's lying when he claims the airstrikes killed or hurt civilians.
Radical Israeli settlers set fire to a West Bank mosque in an overnight attack. Officials say the mosque has been seriously damaged. Palestinian mayor of the village says settlers put a burning tire inside the mosque and then poured a bunch of gas in the carpet. Police say no arrests have been made yet, but the investigation is ongoing. In India, an anti-corruption protest turns into chaos. Riot police broke up a hunger strike by one of India's most famous yoga gurus barely hours after it began. His campaign centered on a major economic issue, black money. That's unreported, untaxed wealth in India. While officials have no firm estimate of how much exists, it is believed to be too big to ignore. Deadly flooding in China in a region suffering from drought just days ago. At least 21 people are reported dead in the southwestern part of the country, and torrential rains are expected to continue through Wednesday. More than 33 people are missing. The area is in the Yangtze River Basin, which has been struggling with its worst drought in 50 years. Also in China, an artist who uses vegetables for her medium. She says she spends hours picking out cabbages that reflect the curves of a woman's body. She'll then use them in various stages of decomposition. Then she takes pictures. The prints sell for up to $4,300 a piece, and she sold over 100 of them so far. That's your Global News Now.
President Obama's chief economic advisor is calling it quits. The White House announced Dr. Austin Goolsbee is leaving the administration to go back to teaching at the University of Chicago. Goolsbee held two previous economic posts with the Obama administration before being named chairman of the Council of Economic Advisors back in September. The president has not nominated anyone to replace him. President Obama welcomes German Chancellor Angela Merkel to the White House. Chancellor Merkel is meeting with the president and administration officials. She's briefing them on her handling of Europe's debt crisis, as well as discussing U.S.-German trade and efforts to bolster both economies. This is the first official visit by a female head of state during the Obama administration. Tonight, students and a bus driver are recovering after a serious crash in Iowa. Several agencies were called to Interstate 80 just outside Minden, Iowa. The Iowa State Patrol says a bus carrying a marching band blew a tire and the driver lost control, veering off the interstate. Minutes later, students were being rushed to area hospitals and the driver, who suffered the worst injuries, was being airlifted out.
We have approximately 50 students and 2 adults on board. They were all injured, most of them with minor injuries, around 3 or 4 considered to be serious injuries, but not life-threatening.
I don't know. We noticed a big chunk of tire in the side of the road back there, and it apparently had come off the bus, and the bus just toppled over and slid down the hill on its side.
Police are still investigating the cause. Well, there's still more to come on INN News. Is yo-yo dieting really all that bad for you? We have the results of a new study later in Health. Plus, cutting-edge 3D printing technology. It could soon be cheap enough for you to afford what your next project might look like. And we want to remind you INN News is on Facebook. You can also find us on Twitter at INN News Network and on YouTube, reaching out to you so you can reach out to us. INN News is coming right back.
Do you owe more than $10,000 in credit card debt? And are you struggling to make ends meet during these tough economic times? We can help you design a plan to get you out of debt in months instead of years and save you thousands. We can settle your debt for much less than you owe, and there are no upfront fees. Call right now and talk to one of our specialists to see if you qualify. There are no obligations.
They were there to help us every step of the way.
They set me up with one affordable monthly payment. I now have money left over each month to live my life on my terms.
Call the number on your screen now. It only takes a few minutes for our specialists to find the program that fits you or your family best. We can help you set up a payoff plan for credit card debt, medical bills, and much more. This is a real solution. No settlement, no cost, no risk.
Call 800-224-0792 and get on the road to financial freedom. That number again is 800-224-0792.
At J.G. Wentworth, we say get cash now for your structured settlement.
J.G. Wentworth? Cash now?
It's your money. Use it when you need it.
J.G. Wentworth is right. It's my money and I need it now.
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 If you have a structured settlement and you need cash now, J.G. Wentworth can help. We'll buy all or part of your structured settlement for a lump sum cash amount so you can pay bills that have piled up as a result of an injury or an inability to work. Call J.G. Wentworth now and speak to one of our structured settlement specialists. You'll get a no-cost appraisal and have all of your questions answered. The call is free and there's no obligation.
It's my money and I need it now.
It's your money. Use it when you need it.
Call 1-800-803-8161. Don't wait. Call today.
Thanks for checking in to INN. I'm meteorologist Ed Russo. Lots of heat to talk about across much of the nation today. A big ridge across the nation's midsection causing all chances for rain to move by well towards the north. So that's why Montana has seen such persistent rains, because the storm track has been so far to the north and the movement has been very slow because of that big area of high pressure that's literally sitting over the Ohio Valley, keeping much of the area dry. That's good news for the mid-Mississippi Valley because we've had so much rain this spring, but that is exacerbating some fire danger, especially as you get westward into Texas and to New Mexico. Starting off in Montana, though, lots of rain, even some embedded thunderstorms. Severe weather here yesterday. That risk has actually shifted eastward across the Dakotas, but very heavy rainfall falling from a lot of these showers. So that's why we have flood watches in effect still. And we have still seen some higher elevation snow as well. So that will be melting in the coming weeks, certainly as we get closer to the month of July. And the northern tier still seeing some showers right along the Canadian border. And this is the area where I expect some stronger thunderstorms to develop this afternoon. Large hail, the main threat with these storms. And we have another complex of showers and thunderstorms diving south through West Virginia. So Fayetteville, Charleston will be seeing some showers and thunderstorms soon. And then as this system passes, things will quickly dry out, but this is another area where we could see some potentially strong thunderstorms this afternoon right along the northern tier through Wisconsin, the upper peninsula of Michigan, as well as Ohio and West Virginia could see some strong thunderstorms this evening. The severe weather risk tomorrow actually across southeastern Wyoming, including Cheyenne, and then as far eastward as Chicago and northern New England could be seeing some severe weather tomorrow and once again during the day on Thursday, especially from Maine into New York. That's where I think the best chance for severe weather on Thursday is going to be. The other story is the heat. We're seeing heat indices upwards of 105 degrees, especially across the metropolitan areas. Minneapolis, St. Paul, excessive heat warning in place, and heat advisories across the Baltimore, Washington corridor. Even Philadelphia just recently has an issued excessive heat watch across the area. Across Iowa and Illinois, some more heat as well, as heat indices there will be getting close to 105 degrees this afternoon, and some more hot weather is in store for tomorrow. Radar across the southeast, pretty quiet, but now we're starting to see those convective thunderstorms blossom, much like they did yesterday, just not as widespread and not as severe as what we saw yesterday evening across north central Florida. Very dry across West Texas and New Mexico. That's why we have the red flag warning in place for the Texas Panhandle into New Mexico, as well as north central Nebraska seeing some incredibly dry conditions. On the contrary, Montana seeing the very heavy rainfall. 1 to 2 more inches is possible, and all of that water is going into the Missouri River. Temperatures overnight very mild across the central and eastern U.S., and more hot temperatures for tomorrow afternoon, especially across Texas, where widespread 100s look likely. Mike?
Business news now, and China is attacking Google in the media. Plus, your printer could soon sculpt images for you in 3D. Phil Doherty has that and more as we get back to business.
The Chinese government newspaper accuses Google of playing political games. It says Google's latest complaints of hacking are politically motivated. This comes after the internet giant reported hacking attacks against the email accounts of several hundred people, including U.S. government officials. Google said the hacks had been traced to an eastern Chinese city. The paper, though, also warned that Google's statements could hurt its business. Forget ink and lasers. Your next printer might craft objects in 3D. 3D printers have been around for years, but only major companies could afford them. But now an Indian company is working to bring the cost way down. They're filled with a paste instead of ink, and they then sculpt an image of whatever you want. The company says it'll soon have the price down to about $1,000. An online charity auction for a lunch with Warren Buffett starts with big bids. 2 bidders have already driven up the price to over $1.5 million. The winner can dine with the billionaire investor for several hours in New York. The proceeds will be used to help provide social services to the poor and homeless in San Francisco. Last year's $2.6 million winning bid set a record for the most expensive charity item ever sold on eBay. The auction runs until this Friday. For Back to Business, I'm Phil Doherty.
Well, we've heard it condemned by doctors and dietitians, but is yo-yo dieting really all that bad? We have the results of a new study. Plus, a staple treat for grade school kids for years. Now one school district is thinking of scrapping it. One of those stories coming up in health next on INN.
Hi, I'm Howard Dvorkin, the founder of Consolidated Credit. For almost 2 decades, Consolidated Credit has helped millions of Americans just like you. We've helped nurses and doctors. We've helped police officers and firefighters. We've helped homemakers and home builders. We've helped over 5 million people suffering from credit card debt. And now we want to help you.
Consolidated Credit is the one company you can trust. Our exclusive Freedom Quest program can help you find options and solutions to your financial challenges. We can reduce your monthly payments by up to 50%, consolidate your bills into one easy payment, save you thousands in interest and fees, and help you get out of debt fast.
When credit card debt is the problem, we're the solution. We've helped over 5 million people. Let us help you.
You're one call away from financial freedom.
Call Consolidated Credit now. 1-800-320-2698. 1-800-320-2698.
This is what evil looks like up close. It's The Nazis, a warning from history on DVD. The shocking filmed record of a world gone mad. From deep within secret German archives comes footage so unnerving, it still can't be shown on television. If you believe we can learn from the past, this is one collection you absolutely must own. Get it now on 4 DVDs for just $59.99. But wait, call with your credit card and you'll pay only $39.99. It's so important you see this. We'll pay your shipping. That's an additional savings of nearly $7. Look into the face of evil. Try not to blink. Call now to get The Nazis, a warning from history on 4 DVDs for just $39.99. We'll ship it for free.
Call 1-800-214-3086 to order Nazis, a warning from history for $39.99 and receive free shipping when you call in the next 10 minutes with your credit card or order online at timelife.com/Nazi.
Well, they used to say, drink your milk. It's good for you. But things are changing. As Sid Garcia tells us, the LA Unified School District is thinking of dropping chocolate and strawberry milk from the school menu.
LA Unified serves 650,000 meals a day. One item that could be eliminated from the menu is flavored milk. The superintendent is recommending flavored milks like strawberry and chocolate be replaced by white milk. Parents we talked to today like that idea, saying they think flavored milk contains a lot of sugar. The Shelbys say they offer their 3 children milk alternatives to cut down on their daily sugar intake.
We try to give them soy, we give them lactose-free. Thank God for WIC program.
Fighting obesity is one of the reasons the district will look at taking flavored milk off of the food trays. Will it be hard to get kids to drink white milk? Eric Benicio says it shouldn't be. How do you get them to drink regular, healthy?
Just give it to them. I don't know. I just give them what, this is what you're gonna drink, or I'll just give them a treat of chocolate milk. You get behave, I'll give you chocolate milk, but not every day.
When you read the labels on a Coca-Cola and a low-fat chocolate milk, the sugar content in some can be the same. The difference, though, in a chocolate milk, some of the sugars come from the milk itself.
Well, a lot of people have the misconception that flavored milk contributes to childhood obesity.
Dr. James Rippey is a nationally known doctor who's done research on diet and health in children. He says eliminating flavored milk from a child's daily school diet could do more damage than good.
The flavorings make the milk more appealing to children, and that helps them increase the amount of calcium and vitamin D in their diet, and those are so essential to building strong bones.
The current flavored milk contract expires at the end of the month. The district says 60% of an LA Unified student's daily milk intake comes from flavored milk.
That was Sid Garcia reporting. People taking bone density drugs are more likely to benefit from them if their vitamin D levels are higher than recommended. That's according to a new study. Researchers found patients with higher than recommended vitamin D levels were 7 times more likely to favorably respond to bone density drugs. Now, that's compared to those with normal vitamin D levels. Doctors hope that could help prevent bone damage caused by osteoporosis and similar conditions. And another study says yo-yo dieting is healthier than never trying to lose weight and staying obese. Researchers averaged the fluctuations in blood sugar and body weight in the yo-yo dieters. They found they actually live 35% longer than those on the constant high-fat diets. Researchers say while a stable, healthy diet provides the best outcome for health and longevity, there is little evidence to support the idea that yo-yo dieting is harmful. And there's still more to come. They're nearly folk heroes in Florida. One couple facing foreclosure, they said they owed nothing, and then they took an extraordinary step against the bank. That story's coming up on INN.
Stay tuned for an exciting money-making opportunity from SMC. Would you like to make more money, set your own hours, and spend more time with your family? Well, now you can with SMC.
I'm an SMC bully. I'm going to tell you what, it's an opportunity for anybody to get in and have a home-based business and be successful.
Mothers around the world should do this, yes, and they can stay home with their kids.
I don't have to be bothered with the hectic day-to-day working for someone else. I'm working for myself.
I just wish now I'd have done this 10 or 15 years ago. It's the best thing that ever happened to me.
SMC supports its members with a huge warehouse stocked with thousands of products that you can sell for profits of up to 300% and more. Call right now to request your free information packet. And remember to ask your operator how you can jumpstart your business with $100 worth of free SMC merchandise.
Just pick up the phone and call this toll-free number now. Remember, you have absolutely nothing to lose and everything to gain.
Experience Bare Minerals, the foundation that started the makeup revolution. Are you ready for flawless coverage and makeup that is actually good for your skin? Now you can get our new kit for over 75% off what you'd pay at retail. Our exclusive introductory Get Started kit includes the award-winning Bare Minerals Foundation. You'll also receive warmth for a healthy glow, Mineral Veil, the ultimate finishing touch, and Bare Minerals Professional Flawless Application Brush. Call now and receive our new bonus collection worth $57.95 free, including the highly anticipated Flawless Definition Mascara. Purchased separately, you'd spend over $120. Our original Get Started kit was a great deal at 2 payments of $29.99. But for a limited time, you get all this, including the bonus gifts, for only 1 payment of $29.99. You save over $90 and get a 30-day money-back guarantee.
To save over 75%, order now by calling 1-800-200-8130 and ask how you can receive this free handy compact with brush with your order.
A retired couple in Florida tries to turn the tables on a bank. They tried to foreclose on Bank of America after the company wrongly foreclosed on their home. They paid cash for their house in 2009, but a year later the bank was convinced they'd not only taken out a loan, but were behind. Renee Stoll has more.
Just in our time talking here,
4 more have come in.
Attorney Todd Allen's inbox is the fullest it's ever been. The reason? This video. Movers and deputies showing up at Bank of America to seize their property to pay homeowners. As soon as it hit our website, it started a chain reaction Allen wasn't expecting.
I had gotten a text message from a friend that it was on Drudge Report, and then I flipped over to my email and I saw the number, and I knew immediately that something had immediately blown up.
A story about homeowners turning the tables on the bank spread like wildfire all over the internet.
This is their lead headline, and it was 1,700 comments.
It hit a nerve with thousands, many reaching out to Allen through email.
A lot of people were congratulating us.
Allen received emails from as far away as New Zealand and Guatemala, but this one has got to be my favorite. This woman from California calls him an American hero and hopes he runs for public office. The homeowner Warren Nayirjas says the exposure's been viral vindication.
It feels very good. I'm glad it happened this way. Bank of America was very insincere, very unwilling to help.
It was great to be able to pull it off because it united everybody who's faced foreclosure. They have rejoiced in seeing this happen at Bank of America.
That was Renee Stoll reporting. The bank cut the couple a check about an hour after Todd Allen ordered the branch to remove cash from the teller's drawers and give up furniture and other property to sell at auction. Bank of America says it apologizes for any delay in getting the couple their money. We'll be right back.
Car owners, does your vehicle have less than 120,000 miles on it? Is it less than 10 years old? Is your current auto warranty about to expire? Well, Cover America Auto Care has a very special offer just for you. With current economic conditions causing bankruptcies and a downturn in new car sales, Cover America Auto Care now offers inexpensive mechanical breakdown coverage direct to the public. You can save thousands of dollars on auto repairs. A toll-free line has been made available so car owners can call and get a free no-obligation quote. This auto protection is backed by an A-rated insurance carrier. Plus, you get a claims department that has an A-plus rating from the Better Business Bureau. 24-hour emergency roadside assistance is also included. You will be amazed at how much you can save on future car repair bills. So call for your free, no-obligation quote now. Do not wait. Get covered today and rest easy tonight.
Endless pools are an incredible alternative to traditional pools, making it easy and inexpensive to swim at home. Call our toll-free number or visit our website. A free idea kit and DVD will be sent to your home so you can discover all the benefits of owning your own pool. Compared to traditional pools, Endless pools are simple to install, easy to maintain, and economical to run. Our precision-engineered pools enable you to swim or exercise against a smooth current that adjusts to any speed and ability. Endless pools are perfect for year-round health and fitness, relaxation, and family fun. Our free idea kit and DVD will show you how easy it is for the whole family to enjoy a pool right in your backyard or home. An Endless pool or an Endless pool swim spa can become a showplace for your home. Call our toll-free number or visit the website to find out more about Endless pools. The free idea kit will show you just how easy it is to be able to swim at home.
Lots of sore shins this morning after the annual shin kicking competition in the UK. Over the weekend, competitors lined up for a chance to kick the shin out of each other. It's the most popular game at the Cotswold Olympic Game. The bouts are the best of 3. Competitors say the physical exertion and the shin bone bruises prove their dedication to the sport. Wow. I'm Mike Bickle. From all of us here at INN, thanks for joining us tonight. We'll see you back here tomorrow.